Okay. Blech. Sure. I don't. Okay. Yes.
This is currently my favorite boy group right now in K-pop. So, yes.
Party.
Just because I couldn't find my fan, I don't know where it is.
Valid and fair and understandable, and I get that.
Yes.
Anyway, hello, Europe, Australia, and the world. And welcome to the CUP ESC, the Currently Unnamed Podcast, where we put the real on the T into ESC from top to bottom, honey. I'm Logan Murphy, say something gay. Today, I'm drinking an energy drink, not sponsored, but I would like to be. It tastes like Swedish fish. That is what it's supposed to be. That is what it was marketed as. And that is what it tastes like.
Like any particular flavor of Swedish fish, or?
No, original.
So like the red ones?
Yes.
Ah.
Is there any other kind?
I've gotten, other than the red ones, I've also gotten, the orange, the yellow, the green. Almost like Sour Patch Kids, except it's not Sour Patch Kids.
Okay. Party.
Yeah.
And in the words of former Eurovision representative for Lithuania, so I'm gonna make you fall down on your knees. I'm gonna make you fall down to get all attention.
Work.
It felt fitting.
It does. And I am Aneesa Logan, also known as Sam DMV, also known as Sam de Verde. I like Eurovision. I also like K-pop. If you have any recommendations, fellow viewers and listeners, feel free to hit me up, because I'm always open to listen to more music. And in my lovely cup mug, you can get your very own at lanagcreations.etsy.com. Link is in the description below. I have some water because I've been needing it a lot as of lately, just because I haven't been drinking water a lot, because I've been drinking like other things.
Gotcha.
Yes. But also in the words of former Lithuanian Eurovision contestant, I'm Aquarius. You're not Aquarius.
No.
Oh, you don't get that?
No.
So that is one of Monika Liu's songs. She has a song called Falafel, which she kind of
I love that song.
Yes. Because she is also an Aquarius, much like myself, so it felt fitting.
Good. Lovely. Well, we're here. It is Heat 4 of Eurovizija.LT. We've got one more to do after this. And we're going to talk about 8 more songs. 2 of them qualified for the final. Should they have qualified? Maybe. Debatable. But we'll be talking all about it.
Yeah.
Before we do, make sure to subscribe if you have not already, because we're going to be here all Eurovision season giving you almost all things Eurovision Song Contest. And we've got 2 other channels with almost all things TV and almost all things drag. So make sure to check those out as well, because we're doing that. So we are going to dive in. Running order as always, meaning that we are starting with Agnė Buškevičiūtė with Puppeteer. Yeah, it's cute.
It is cute. I don't know. I like things about it, and I don't like things about it. That's kind of ultimately where I am with this, because it's a cool vibe. She's got an interesting voice. I love the instrumentals. It's just for some reason I feel a bit of a disconnect, but that being said, I don't think this is bad at all.
I actually think the staging of this was really nice.
Actually.
The staging was very well thought out for this, and I appreciate that. She came 5th overall in this heat. She got 5 points from the jury, 7 points from the public. This heat is interesting in that no one received the same score from the jury and the public for the first time in Eurovizija.LT this year, which I think is a really interesting touch, because this heat was kind of just all over the place as far as, like, for me, there were like at least 4 or 5 songs that could have qualified.
Yeah.
I could have seen this going to the final. I think what does it for me, unfortunately, is just that her vocals are kind of sharp for most of the song.
Yes.
And it does kind of take away from enjoying the vocal. I think it was good. I think it's solid, though. I love the vibe of this song. The whole, like, having the laser lights coming down as if they were strings. Her acting in this is really, really good. The only real vocal issue that I had, other than the sharpness, was that in the lyric, it sounds like she's saying puppeteer in both of the last lines of the chorus, when that's not the case.
Right.
Because it's, I'm a puppet dear and you're my puppeteer. It's like, there's no... I like that wordplay. I think that's fun, but she didn't have the pronunciation to sell that, so it all kind of just like blends together.
Right.
And unfortunately, this was her second time competing in a national selection. She did compete last year as well. I think we liked her song.
I don't remember.
New Start.
I don't remember.
It was like one of those like beautiful, lovely, peaceful songs.
Okay, I might have.
Yeah, I don't remember if I did. But yeah, sorry, girl. So next up, we have Il Senso, who are returning to the Lithuanian national selection this year. Last year they had Sparnai, which I remember was a favorite amongst us. I don't know that I liked it all that much. I
don't remember liking it as much.
Yeah.
So, but I do recognize their name. I do remember them as that operatic quartet, if you will.
Yeah. And this year they are competing with the song Time. So they ended up winning the heat. They came first in the public voting and second in the jury voting for a total of 22 points, which was good enough to take them to the final.
I enjoyed this. I thought it was better than last year.
Yes. And even in that, though, I was a little confused. I think the vocal choreography here was lovely.
Yes.
I think they all sounded lovely. For me, I got a little overstimulated watching this performance, in that I felt like there was too much happening. Like, we're bouncing back and forth between soloists. We're bouncing back and forth between duos singing. And if that's supposed to echo like the chaos of the lyrics, that's cool. I couldn't tell you a damn thing they sang. I'm going to be honest. And I know that opera is not a genre where you're supposed to know what they're singing. And that's fine, and I respect that. I couldn't tell you a single lyric in this song.
Let me just double check.
They're not on Eurovision World.
Okay. Oh, and it's in English too, which is weird. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I just had to make sure.
Even Eurovision World doesn't know what the lyrics to the song are. No. Shout out to Eurovision World for keeping the Eurovision community on track.
So I probably like this better than you did. I just thought I really enjoy this kind of new approach that they're taking compared to last year. I thought the unison was pretty tight. I thought the harmonies were really tight. I enjoyed all the dynamics. I actually did find the whole like switching parts thing really cool. Like there's a line where each of them sings a word and it rolls off.
I loved that.
Yeah, honestly, that was my favorite part because it rolled off like so smoothly.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I think I can confidently say like this was my pick for like perfectly solid.
I don't know. I don't think I like it as much as you do. I think it's fine. It's very impressive.
It is.
It's incredibly impressive what they're doing. I just don't know whether. I'm going to be honest. There's another person I would have had qualifying over them.
I'll agree.
So next up, Kasparas with "Fool."
You once, not fool you twice, baby. You fall into my pretty lies. Crazy, shut me down and you call me out. Shut me down.
Now, this song came third in the heat, coming second with the public voting and third in the jury for a score of 18, which was not enough to take him through to the final. And I think Lithuania is a fool for letting this song die in the heats.
I also agree. I actually really like the song as well.
Spoiler, this is the song I think should have qualified over Il Senso. That's just me personally.
Mm-hmm.
This has every single thing it takes. This is Eurovision ready.
I also think this is pretty Eurovision ready. Yeah, it's just the vibe of it all. He's got a really solid, like, clean voice. Like and his tone, I think is really cool as well. It's kind of airy, but it's not whispery kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed the performance a lot. Like I love what he's wearing with this whole like heart eye situation.
Yeah.
My one thing was the climax kind of felt a bit out of sync. Like he got too excited and came in a bit early. But otherwise, also another thing for me, but it's at the minorest of details for this, but it doesn't go a whole lot of places melodically. But I do appreciate, like, you know, him going for that big note.
And I was gonna say, I do agree with that a little bit. I think for me, he takes it enough places vocally where melodically I don't need it to go a whole lot of places.
Right.
Because he's got stage presence and charisma out the ass.
Oh, like, absolutely.
This could have won. If this made the final, this could have won.
Yeah.
And I'm really disappointed. This is the one song so far that I'm fundamentally, I'll say two. This and Mary Mo are the two that I'm the most disappointed at not seeing in the final.
Fair.
Because I think this it's choreographed within an inch of its life. Every note was on pitch. It was a gorgeous vocal. I'm disappointed.
I am also disappointed.
I'm disappointed. But that's just how this goes sometimes. So if they do a wild card, I think points wise and opinion wise, I think he would literally be the first person to join in, but they probably won't. So let's move to Monika Maria in that ever so important fourth spot in the running order, apparently. Very important to be fourth in the running order at Eurovizija.LT. But Monika Maria with an Unlove You starting tomorrow.
Starting tomorrow, I'll take home Polaroid photos. Just hold me, let my one last time.
This was my favorite vocal of the semi.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, obviously. So she also qualified for the final, which I am very thankful for.
Very happy about it.
She won the jury vote and came third in the public vote for a total of 20, meaning that Il Senso got 22, Monica Maria got 20, and Kasparas got 18.
Pretty close.
Very close. I'm very thankful that this qualified. This is right up my alley.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is very Logan.
Oh, I love it. Oh, it's so good. The music started and I was like, oh, I know I'm gonna love this. And then she had, I would go as far to say the most spot on vocal we've heard from any of the heats so far.
I agree.
Like,
I agree.
I cannot say a single thing about her vocal other than it's gorgeous and perfect.
Yes.
This staging. This is Eurovision ready.
This
is Eurovision ready. This is Eurovision ready.
Made me very like Snap by Rosalind.
Yes.
With a bit of like growing up is getting old for some reason. I don't know why that's coming to mind. But more
a little bit.
More so Snap, if anything. Like it's like, oh, she's sitting like in a lonely room kind of thing, on a chair. Smoke is on the ground,
mm-hmm.
And then she comes towards the end of the song. She comes and sits back down and goes into that quiet mode. I really love this actually. It almost made me cry. The song almost made me cry. It is beautifully written. You can understand everything she's saying. Even though she doesn't like have the whole like high belts and the toots and whistles of like some of the singers we have like this season, she works really well with what she has,
mm-hmm.
and tries to push it to the max. And you can tell with this, especially given that she wrote the song and as well as co-composed it. Yeah, this is beautiful.
This, I think, is also choreographed within an inch of its life in a very different way to Kasparas. Like, it's not, she's not doing any dancing. She's not moving a whole lot. But what she's doing with the staging going on is gorgeous. I love whatever this, like, lightning effect was happening behind her during the bridge.
Yeah.
Where it completely fades her out of view and all you see is her silhouette. That's gorgeous.
Yeah.
This is Eurovision ready. I want to see this on the stage of Malmo. I'm thrilled she qualified. I'm thrilled.
So, third Monika in a row representing Lithuania.
I think so. I think so.
Absolutely.
I'm worried about this in the televote in the final.
I was going to say as well.
I'm very worried about this in the televote in the final.
Yeah.
But I'm hopeful. But I think there's a lot of other strong entries in the final so far.
Yep.
So we'll see. But I will be incessantly rooting for Monika Maria in the final.
And so will I.
Let's move to former Eurovision representative for Lithuania. This is Vilija, who I referenced at the start of the episode. The song is Save Me.
Save me, with both hands embrace me. Pull me out, pick me up, put me in front of you on the pedestal.
Now, unfortunately, she's kind of suffering from the former Eurovision representative curse that we've got going on in this semifinal, or in this selection, because she also came last in the heat. She's the second of third former representatives to compete. But she came last in the heat. She got 4 points with the jury and 3 points with the public for a total of 7, which is the highest score for a last place in the heat so far. So that's at least something.
Yes. I like the vibe.
Yes. You can tell she represented at Eurovision in 2010 or in the 2010s because that's what this feels like.
Yeah.
It unfortunately, the song, the staging, and the performance just felt a little dated for me. Oh, I loved
I was like, yes!
But okay, I have to talk about Miss Vilija. Body? Baby!
It was the purple, like, cat suit.
Purple, skin-tight cat suit with yellow knee-high boots.
Thigh highs.
Bitch. She won the fashion award. If we're giving out top 2 to the week for fashion, it's Vilija, baby. Like, oh, I was like, oh, this outfit. Oh no. I actually think the song is pretty good too. I will say that. I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's bad. I don't think the performance of it was bad either, honestly.
It wasn't, but I think just it was the vocals kind of thing. I don't know. She doesn't have the strongest vocals.
Yeah.
Now, I guess for this song,
it seemed like she lost a bit of her stamina towards the end.
I was able to sense that too.
Yeah. Which is unfortunate because I like her. I've heard her song from 2014 before, and I think it's really good. She didn't qualify, unfortunately. She got 11th in her semifinal.
Oh, just right there.
And that was in
2015, so it was in Copenhagen, yeah.
That was Copenhagen, yeah. Well, Conchita was going to win regardless, so, you know. One mother has to go down for an icon to rise like a phoenix.
Yes.
Yeah. Disappointed. I hope Vilija comes back again. I would like to see her with, you know, another song. And I think she's lovely. So, yeah. Work diva. And your save me.
It's the hand. It's this hand. She does this clock hand kind of thing.
I love it. I'm so here for it, honestly. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. Let's move to Danielle. Danielle singing Cold Shower.
Give me a sign, tell me a lie. Until we try, but nothing right.
Now, Danielle in this heat came 7th, just above Vilija, getting 3 points from the jury and 5 points from the public for a total of 8 points. I think this song is...
Sorry.
No, I was going to say, I think the song is criminally underscored.
I would agree. I like this more than I thought I was going to.
I really enjoyed this song.
I was not expecting like the places the song would take me.
Yeah.
And her vocals are pretty strong.
I agree with that. Yeah, I'm a little disappointed in this coming 7th.
Yeah.
Especially because I think there are other songs that definitely should have been lower than this. But
definitely.
Yeah, I thought her vocal was... There were 1 or 2 moments. But otherwise, I thought her vocal was incredibly strong.
Oh, yeah. I was low-key scared because in the first verse and the first chorus and the second verse, she was into this, like, mid-range almost and then going into falsetto, which is beautiful. But then the second chorus hits and she comes in with that belt.
Yeah.
And that's kind of when the song went into high gear for me, and I was like, yes, I'm here for it.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, I don't know that I would have had this qualifying either. We'll see where I put it in my rankings.
We will see.
But let's move to whatever the fuck this is. This is Martin with Jigsaw. And that is all that I ever want to hear of that song again. This came fourth somehow in this heat, getting 7 points from the jury somehow, and 6 points in the public vote for a total of 13 points.
I actually enjoyed her vocal. Not the best of the night, but her vocals were pretty solid.
She was sharp the whole time, though.
I
She
thought
was
she
sharp
was
the whole performance for me.
I don't know. But her tone was cute. I just feel like I'm missing something. Like I don't get this whole like presentation of this like box person.
What the fuck is going on up in here on this day? That's what I want to know. I was fundamentally confused. I don't get this box person building a box. It didn't if it was supposed to be a jigsaw by the end, it didn't look like it.
Especially what that last piece they show up putting it on.
And then it falls off.
Yep.
I was like, okay.
I could see why it's ranked higher of the non-qualifiers. It's just not for me.
No, and what was frustrating for me is there was a lot of movement, like, and by movement I mean there was a lot of them moving her. I'm gonna assume her. If pronouns are wrong, I'm sorry. This is a box person. I don't know who this person is.
Yeah.
I'll say they actually.
I'll say they.
They're doing a lot of moving, and because of that, their vocal ends up suffering from it because they run out of breath because they're being moved so much. So there was a lot of issue for me with vocal stamina, with breath control. I really just, if there's some sort of like, there's obviously an artistic meaning to this, and like, cool, I love that for you, and I'm happy you got to show your art on TV in Lithuania. I don't get it. And I didn't think the song was all that good, honestly. So
Yeah, I couldn't find much substance.
I couldn't find any.
But I just think it's more so like, oh, I'm definitely missing something. There's something that I truly am not understanding.
And I don't care enough to find out personally.
Sure.
I don't care. I really don't, honestly. I don't. So, last up in the heat, we have Hansanova with Dragons and Rainbows. Lovely. Now, Hansanova came sixth in the heat, getting 6 points from the jury and 4 points in the public voting, giving them a total of 10 points.
This was cute.
Why did I know that this is exactly what we were going to get with a song called Dragons and Rainbows? And I mean that in the least disrespectful way possible. I'm going to be, like, I will say that. I fully, like, as soon as the performance started, I was like, yeah, this is what I expected.
Very, like, big vibes.
Oh, it's giving D&D. It's giving LARPing in the best way. There's no disrespect coming from these comments. Let me make that very clear. But it's giving very LARPing group decided to write a song.
Right.
All I wrote for this was perfectly lovely and nice.
This is the part of the show where
yeah.
I'm like,
this is like the epitome.
I agree. This is the epitome, I think, of any selection so far this year.
I would say any selection we've ever covered. I'm gonna be honest here. This is the
we as a collective give our CUP awards to Hansanova, Dragons and Rainbows, for perfectly inoffensive.
And like, it's not. It's lovely. It's fine. It's cute. If this would have qualified, I would have been kind of mad. I'm not even gonna lie to you. But like, it's cute. Let
It's
them
cute.
live. I don't know. It was whatever.
I think it's just more so like, oh, there's songs I like better than this, you know?
Yeah, I agree with that for sure. But
I think if it was in a different semi, maybe it would have qualified.
no. No.
Okay, third or fourth place at least.
Maybe. Actually, maybe a Heat 1.
I was thinking, yeah.
If this was in Heat 1, yeah, this probably could have gotten like 4th. Well, because Sylvester and VB Gang dominate, like they both got top 2 in both categories. Like there could have been a universe.
Mm-hmm.
They got 7 from the jury. Or no, they got 6 from the jury. There's a universe. I don't know.
There's
Anyway.
a universe, yeah.
Whatever.
At least
Whatever.
one universe.
Okay, whatever. Well, now it's time for the part of the program where we must discuss things.
Lines.
Would you like to start, Aneesa?
Sure.
Great.
So, even though the song's pretty solid, there was something about the performance that fell flat. But she looked great doing it.
No, how dare you! No, how you put box person over Villia?
Yes.
No! How dare you? How dare you? Ugh, tragedy. I will not be matching that. I will be giving my 3 points because I physically have to give 3 points to box person, and I never want to speak about this song again.
So I cannot justify putting this any higher. My 4 points are going to be going to the box.
Thank God. My 4 points, because it's just, they're lovely. They're lovely. Dragons and Rainbows. They're lovely.
My 5 points will also be going to lovely and fine. Dragons and Rainbows.
And I couldn't justify putting her any higher, but I had to boost her up a little bit because of her fabulous purple catsuit and neon yellow thigh highs. So Villia will be getting 5 points from me.
No.
But hey, you know what that means though? I gave her 5 and you gave her 3, which means she ate.
She did. She ate. She
ate.
She ate.
Total points.
So,
anyway,
my 6 points will be going to Puppeteer.
Potentially controversial opinion incoming. My 6 points go to Il Senso.
I get it, given what you've said.
I don't connect to this song at all because I don't know what the fuck they're saying.
Sure.
It's the same issue with the zoo girl.
Oh, her. Yes.
Zoo girl. What the fuck? I don't know what the fuck you're saying even. Still, I don't care enough. Il Senso, I would like to know what you're saying, please. Thank you.
My 7 points will be going to Il Senso.
Okay. And my 7 points will be going to Puppeteer.
So we have the same top 3.
We sure do. Probably in the same order.
I really don't know. But my 8 points will be going to Cold Shower.
That live vocal is 100% the reason why my 8 points also go to Cold Shower.
Yeah. My 10 points. Okay, so I think we will be having this in the same order. My 10 points are going to be going to Fool by Kasparas.
Absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt. For me, my top 2 comes down to personal taste. Honestly, that's what it is. Because I think this has every single thing it takes to go to Eurovision. And like I said earlier, I think Lithuania is a fool for not letting this qualify.
But you know what they're not a fool about? Letting this song qualify. 12
Yes!
with Unlove You starting tomorrow.
Period. Queen of Unloving You starting tomorrow. I love her.
I really hope we get this to win for the sake of having 3 Monikas in a row.
Oh my god, I would live. Well, especially because we just lost our country entry too out of Norway.
We did.
But I'm very excited about Norway. And speaking of Norway, if you would like up-to-date updates on all things Super Saturday and other Eurovision things, go follow us on TikTok. Yeah. I'm doing things over there. It's very fun. I'm liking it. It's very nice.
It is.
I don't TikTok personally very much. I watch it, but I don't post anything. So it's been very nice to kind of, post some more things. It's been lovely. But I did a whole Super Saturday recap and a recap of the second half of Super Saturday from this morning because Vidbeer was a mess. But
there always has to be something going on with Vidbeer, I swear to God.
I mean, between the app not working, Skylar wanting to withdraw, them not letting Skylar withdraw, it's been a mess. But we're keeping you up to date over there. We're also keeping you up to date on Instagram and Twitter as well. All of them are at the Cup Pod, so make sure to follow us over there.
Yes.
We will be back next week, same time or same day. Probably not same time, if I'm being honest with you, but same day to talk about Heat 5, which I'm very excited about. We've got the return of Queen of Roses, who we love.
And we also have the return of course, supposed to be two-time, former Eurovision representatives, I guess. The Roop.
The Roop is back. We'll
see
how you have. And I love that for you. Are they the only ones out of this heat? No, someone else has competed before. Okay. So we got a little bit of experience in this heat a little bit. So I'm very excited for Heat 5. If the trend keeps up, congrats Queen of Roses for qualifying for the final. Because every heat so far, the person in fourth in the running order has qualified. So they took the Norway curse and we brought it over here. Now it's the Lithuania curse.
Yeah.
Or I guess charm. I don't know. Not even really a curse. But regardless, thank you for joining us. Make sure to subscribe because we'll be here all Eurovision season talking almost all things Eurovision Song Contest. We would be doing coverage of Melody Festivalen as it's happening, but they're dumb and are gatekeeping the top 2 songs until the final. So we'll be covering that at some point in the future.
If anything, you'll definitely get coverage from us once they have all the songs for this final.
It'll be second chances and the final is when we're going to probably do our coverage. But we'll be here this week. We're talking about Denmark. We're talking about Germany. We're talking about San Remo, baby! San Remo week! And we've got our coverage of Serbia coming out this week as well. Very, very excited for that. So make sure to tune in. Make sure to subscribe. We'll be here all Eurovision season, giving you some fun, cute content. We're trying to set up some interviews at the moment. We're trying to do some things and show off some fabulous people that we enjoy throughout all of the Eurovision world. So make sure to subscribe to both of our other channels as well for almost all things drag and almost all things reality TV. And over on our main channel at the Cup Pod, you can now become a member of our channel. Memberships have launched. It's not on this channel. It is only on the main channel and on Patreon. But we'll be giving a lot more content over there. Some of it will be Eurovision. I can't say all of it will be Eurovision. But there might be some fun Eurovision things coming down the pipeline over there. So make sure to check it out. And on any of our main channel videos, you can also hit the super thanks if you want to support us in a monetary fashion as well. Both of those methods of monetary support greatly appreciate us, and all that money goes right back into making this podcast better for y'all. So you can also go follow myself and Aneesa down below in the description. Our Twitter links are down there. And if you scroll a little bit further down, you could go get our merch, including but not limited to Cup mug and more merch coming on the horizon via what Lana has told me.
Yes, I did look on that website actually recently, and I was like, oh, because it's been a while since I looked on that website. I saw that we do have like a lovely thermos kind of.
I kind of want it.
I really want one. It's
I have this
ounces.
new one though that I really like, so I don't know. But
I mean,
anyway,
I saw that it was 22 ounces, and I was like, ooh.
yeah, she decent size.
Yeah.
I want us to get like a full 60 ounce. Like I want the big one. But anyway, we'll get out of here. We'll be back next Sunday to talk about Eurovizija.LT 5. And with that being said, cheers!
Cheers! Sukasero tu gabaya mo nande vega vega sentiment. Yes, you know,